feel a lot like a lot of different platform fighters. So there's always look at him go,
Hey,
raising the roof.
No, for real. #1 hype man.
Yeah.
If I were gonna go to concert, we're going for real. We're locked in. It's gonna be Mr. Watch and Learn versus Cipher. For real, for real. There is no button check to be had. They are actually scrapping. This is legitimate gameplay. If they decide something's not working, I am making the executive decision to say, I don't care, and we move on.
Yeah. It's we're finally into the game, and we're finally get to talk about Ethereum Forest. First time we're seeing it. Very much a transformative type of stage for a lot of different reasons. And this is kind of the very, very nice down. Oh, very specific. This is the other side of Forsburn I was talking when we were seeing Kanyad on. I am now in holding space consistently, and you have to deal with my disjoint type of Forsburn is so, so powerful if you have your offense really, really down pat, which can be tough against Ranno, who's equally able to scrap with you, but we're seeing some confidence out of Mr. Watching. That up air, yo, the clone dash as a way to read the tech option, that was sick!
Okay, Mr. Watch and Learn. I am watching and I am learning.
I am watching and learning.
You got me. After all of this, I kind of respect the speed. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, all right, maybe it made a difference. But, I mean, Cipher trying to swing back here with this Ranno, needing to get that first stock, might try to go for a throw, and it's going to be the invincible back air rising from ledge. That's going to get that first stock, but has so much room to make up for here. We'll see what can be done.
And I think the big thing from Mr. Watch and Learn here is the way that he's playing around the idea, like, I'm going to establish plus frames on block with something like a down air. And I'm gonna down air your block. And how you handle that from your opponent and their option after is everything for Forsburn. It's how you be deceptive and how you get your most prime openings. And that's what Mr. Watch and Learn is doing right now, just like on establish control with down air, establish control with neutral air, and then play the mix-up after, instantly getting a tech chase, floor hugging that jab in order to dash away, playing so elusive. Look at that dash dance, almost able to open up a Cipher afterwards. You know the combust is ready and waiting, but we're not finding it, we're finding the back air.
Okay, just like that, Mr. Watch and Learn with a pretty convincing game one. I thought we were going to see that combust off of that first tech chase we saw earlier, but just, geez, rough one to get through. I mean, Cipher in a pretty rough spot, right? Because, you know, you don't have a whole lot of damage racked up on Forsburn. Also has 2 stocks to burn through.
Right.
At a range where, like, a lot of what you can do is susceptible to being floor hugged and or crouch canceled. So it's like, how do I find my opening? A grab is going to be the thing that leads to the most here, but how do I make that happen? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're drifting forward in order to get the spiking hit of down air, which is the back hit. It is what you're looking for. A couple needles, we're peppering away, and we're swinging at the clone, deceived into almost a full combo. We're missing the down air.
Oh, tries to get the drag down there, doesn't have enough height on the jump to get it, but gets anti-aired by that up tilt, and now Mr. Watch and Learn yet again getting a little bit tricky here with some of these conversions. Cipher is having a tough way getting back to the ground. Gonna go ahead and get that command grab, burns the up special as well, throws a couple darts, and is gonna get spiked to the depths of hell.
So crispy with it. That rising there into the follow-up down air. Brave enough just to teleport right to ledge. That's the type of timing mix-ups you know Mr. Watch and Learn is very much paying attention to. Oh, finds the tech chase in, jab 1-2 F tilt, keeps it safe from crouch canceling.
Oh, the needles don't quite go far enough there. But hold on, grab ledge, refresh. Can't quite get the time here. Manages to get rid, oh no.
That's brutal.
Gets rid of the smoke, but at what cost?
And went down for the forward air as well, but that's the type of angles that Forsburn can kind of hit when coming from above. You snap right to ledge, can get some ledge steals in right out from under any opponent, and then turn it into a rising down air, which is always what you're looking for. Has the time to stall, we teleport. Oh, wow. Cipher grabbed ledge more than 3 times, didn't have the invulnerability.
That's going to be the difference there, right? And now might even get 3 stock here, goes real deep to try to go ahead and close out this game. But Cipher gonna get a bit of a lucky break here as Mr. Watch and Learn goes a little bit to him and donates 1.
Nice. Playing around the crouch cancel, super nice with that falling down air.
Nice.
Gets the tech chase, 56%. Looks
oh,
for
that
anything.
Might be it, though.
Early recovery route, gonna get hard punished by that back air.
Slings, goes high. Nice. Has another chance here to go ahead and try to bring things back. Gets rid of the smoke, gets caught by the explosion on the recovery on the end of it.
Okay, we're getting the late hit of every input.
Yeah, for real. bubbles out. A little bit safety net there in case he gets sent harm's way.
Try for the teleport in. I wonder if that was a misinput or just trying for something cheeky, but we're going to be caught in the bubble. Double forward air. Needs
back
that
air.
rising back air, keeping it
Gets
vulnerable.
rid of the smoke.
Nice awareness there from Cipher. Bring us to a final stock.
Okay.
Okay. So like that was the time to strike though if you're Mr. Watch and Learn, because you were seeing Cipher start to heat up.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to deal with this anymore. No more.
That was the kind of game that felt like it should not have gone to last stock based off the way that it was going, right? And so especially you're coming back with iframes, may as well just throw out a move that's going to get rid of you, right? Like if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, I have iframes. Like, so, you know,
Yeah,
it's like whatever.
Okay.
But great stuff from Cipher there, kind of heating up at the end, just a little bit too late. If it was a best of 5, maybe, you know.
Who knows, right? And everything could have changed if you had another game to keep on adapting. But Cipher will drop down to the losers bracket. Ranno always dangerous to face, so nice to see Mr. Watch and Learn have like so many good offensive mix-ups ready and waiting. Unfortunately, had the SD there, but willing to go off stage against Ranno. It can always be so divisive because you never know how. You always are respecting how fast the slingshot off the bubble is.
Yeah.
But very good awareness on the side of Mr. Watch and Learn. Just like, oh, I know I can pressure you off stage when you're setting up the bubble slingshot. I just have to make that decision earlier based on where you're drifting and where I'm anticipating you to be.
Yes.
And that level of anticipation absolutely smoked Cipher, who is looking to play more reactive, more on the draw and less on the play, and that let the initiative go to Mr. Watch and Learn with those disjoints and with those fluid recovery routes.
Yeah, and it's a weird one, right? Like Ranno has a really good recovery. I don't think anyone would ever say that like Ranno's recovery is bad, especially with the ability to, you know, sling off the bubble or like platform cancel some of the up specials, and then just like you have like timing mix-ups. There's like so much that he can do, right?
Oh yeah.
But if you ever force him in a position where he has to use the bubble to recover, then it's like there is a bit of, I guess what I'll call like advantage you have as a person who put him in that situation. Because like he's gonna sling, his trajectory is gonna be something like this. You kind of have to like adjust a little bit in terms of like where he's placing the bubble so that you can kind of try to figure out what angle he's gonna come at when he slings. But if you're able to do that and put a hitbox out in time, then it can be a really bad time for Ranno. But then like that's the question, right? Can you figure it out and put the hitbox out in time?